you cry no more.
Welcome to another episode of Action Video Game Talk. I'm your host, Scott Action Jackson. Thanks for joining me today, or tonight, or whenever you're watching or listening to this episode. I do have a new list of news articles to go through, so let's hop right into it. This year, Call of Duty's installment Black Ops 3 marks a number of changes for the franchise. Cooperative play gets a boost this year as players can take on the story with friends. There's also a major shift on the platform front. Starting in 2010 with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Microsoft and Activision were partnered up. DLC arrived a month in advance of PlayStation and PC platforms. In 2015, the sides are flipped, with Sony announcing that it is now aligned with Activision for this purpose for this year and beyond. To celebrate the deal, Sony is putting Call of Duty branding on the first 1TB PlayStation 4. The console is priced at $449 and includes a copy of Black Ops 3. Also included is the revisited Nuketown map. When I first found out about this system, this 1TB Black Ops 3 PS4, it was while I was at work looking up some upcoming releases, and I saw 1TB COD PS4. And I was like, oh, they finally did it. Because Xbox One was the first one to get out an actual system with a 1TB memory. Meanwhile, PlayStation 4 has just been shooting out 500GB ones. So here, we're going to have this special Black Ops 3 branded PlayStation 4 system. And the image that was revealed for it does look kind of interesting, especially for those who are fans of the Call of Duty, Black Ops franchise. For me, I'm not too worried about this. I got a 2TB hard drive in my PlayStation 4, so I'm not too worried about memory right now. And the price on this, I don't know how I feel about the price. I mean, a lot of people were hoping that, a lot of people are still praying for the price to go down on PS4s, which is like, it's not going to go down. It's a little over a year old. This price, I could see it being okay with the 1TB, but then again, I don't know. I mean, $449 for 1TB PlayStation 4. Oh, plus adding on top of that, you are also getting a copy of Black Ops 3 with the game too. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, that could be worth it. PlayStation gamers will be getting the official Twitch app later this year. In a post on Twitter, the company confirmed its popular live streaming app will be available across Sony's array of PlayStation platforms this fall. The announcement was made by Twitch co-founder and CEO Emmett Shear during TwitchCon's keynote, where he confirmed the PlayStation 4 version of the app will feature full chat integration as well as support for emoticons. The app, which has been available to Xbox One users for quite a while now, will launch in the Americas first on PlayStation 4 next month, followed thereafter by PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation TV. I'm somebody who has been using the Twitch ability on the PlayStation 4 by way of the share function, and for the most part, I have no issues with it, except when the occasional box pops up showing that other people are watching and or leaving a comment. In which case, I can't really get into the little chat thing myself, because if I do, I have to do it by way of my laptop. In which case, the chat doesn't always stay open all the time. And then, of course, because of the Twitch feed, if one of my friends starts a party chat, that pops up on the screen as a big blur. And there's absolutely nothing that can be done to get around that. Hopefully, this Twitch app will fix some of that. Hopefully. But the fact that the PlayStation 4 hasn't gotten this and won't be getting it until later this year sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I mean, the fact that the Xbox One users got it first? What the hell? I mean, on the plus side, at least it's finally coming to PlayStation 3, Vita, and I guess for those who have PlayStation TV, they can use it. But that's assuming you can. I mean, with all the additional video features on the systems nowadays, I mean, they're supposed to bring out, I think, there's supposed to be like a streaming to YouTube feature that's supposed to be coming out for PlayStation 4 as well. And I'm guessing this is just going to add to the Twitch feed, so I don't know. For me, when I was doing the Twitch stuff and was trying to bring it over to YouTube, I just did the whole go into highlight, well, make a highlight, then convert the highlight to YouTube when I was able to. Except when it came to the Disney Infinity 3.0, in which case there was a bunch of it being blocked because a lot of its music is copyrighted and cannot be put into video format. Thank you, Disney. Thank you, LucasArts, for being a bunch of assholes. If you're a Call of Duty fan that hasn't made the jump to Xbox One or PlayStation 4 yet, Black Ops 3 will be missing something major for you in November. Activision has announced that the campaign that continues the Black Ops story hasn't made the cut. The Call of Duty franchise has been built on 3 pillars for years: campaign, multiplayer, and a third game type: zombies, spec ops, etc. The Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions will only have this year's multiplayer and zombies modes. Additionally, the last-gen versions won't have the esports feature or the weapon paint shop featured in the other editions. Those who are still interested in the last-gen version will only be paying $49.99 and will still get a copy of the original Black Ops included via download. Okay, this is news to me. When was it announced that the original Black Ops was going to be a download for last-gen for those picking up Black Ops 3? So overall, all this is saying is that the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions of Black Ops 3 will not have the campaign mode in it. It'll still have the multiplayer and the game types. Just no story or campaign story mode. So, for those wanting to pick this up and want a story behind your ever-repeating Call of Duty game, you need to get it on Xbox One or PlayStation 4. Otherwise, if you want to, go ahead and just get it for 360 and PlayStation 3 and just go into multiplayer and just shoot each other and use swear words and all kinds of stuff. Sorry, it's just that my experiences with Call of Duty games online with random people isn't exactly a great thing, especially, you know, as far as wholesome gameplay and trying to play a game and have some fun. Yeah, let's just say sounded like a bunch of kids sounding gangsta and swear words and stuff. Maybe like, you know, pre-10-year-old kids who shouldn't even be playing Call of Duty. The open Star Wars Battlefront beta takes you to a galaxy far, far away in just a couple of weeks. EA has announced the dates you'll be able to help test the game's online services. The beta begins on October 8th and will run through October 12th. During the beta, you'll also be able to try the companion app. For the testing phase, you'll need to do this on the official website. It will include the Base Command strategic card game, which allows players to earn credits for in-game star cards and other Battlefront items. Now, I doubt I'm going to be able to try out this companion app for the beta because my phone is a bit old and occasionally a piece of crap. In which case, I hope to upgrade at some point. I just don't know when. A lot of people have been wondering when there's going to be a beta for the Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. And people assumed it would be in October because it's just a month prior to when the game should be released. And it would give EA time to figure out and test the actual online servers and services and stuff. So now we know that the beta begins on October 8th. And just like it says here, will run through October 12th. So let's see if I get this right. October 8th. So it'll start on Thursday. Well, for those who can get on and download the game on the 8th. And last until the following Monday. Okay. So yeah, you got you got 1, 2, 3, 4 days that you can try it. And that's assuming there isn't going to be exclusive, like, system exclusive stuff for the beta. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, PS4 gets early access to the open beta. That would be kind of effed up. I mean, it's supposed to be, as far as I know, this open beta is supposed to be for all systems. I think it's supposed to be for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I think. I don't 100% remember, but as far as I know, it should be for all three. I mean, if it's not, go ahead and post in the comments if you officially know. By the time I get around to looking this up officially, I'll probably have this up on YouTube and stuff. So, but yeah, I know I'll be giving this a try, or at least attempting to try this when the open beta hits, cause I'm kind of curious about the game. Kinda. I'm not fully behind the game yet because all I've seen is just gameplay footage and haven't really tried it. So maybe this beta will help me decide. Well, that does it for this episode of Action Video Game Talk. Once again, thanks for joining me today, or tonight, or whenever you're watching or listening to this episode. Later on, I will have the separate clips up if you want to check that out. Down below, I will have the Facebook link to the Action Video Game Talk Facebook page. Once I can talk. Also, I have some other links for some of the group that I'm part of, the Fandom Night. Also, I think that's about it. So until next time, bye.